The number of young people in Hong Kong infected with HIV has reached a record high, according to the latest government figures. One concern group believes part of the problem is inadequate sex education in schools.
About the tip of the condom.
How to use a condom, possibly not the most comfortable lesson for young women, but AIDS concern says it is essential. To engage the young people in their sex education workshops, they come up with interesting ideas like tarot cards, free private HIV tests, creative booklets, and promotion gifts. Condoms are nicely packaged so young people won't feel embarrassed to carry them. Jim Ho is the youth program manager of the group.
Sexual education training in teacher is not compulsory. It means that this is an elective course. But for the youth themselves, sexual education or sexual development itself is, you cannot ignore it. You have to experience that.
Latest government figures show that the number of people aged between 20 to 29 who are infected with HIV has risen to a record high at 1,800 in March 2015. And over 200 new cases in that age group were reported last year. Under current government guidelines, secondary schools are free to adjust their sex education according to their own situation. As more and more young people are getting infected with AIDS or HIV, do young Hong Kongers aware of them?
Yes, from primary school there are many lessons that is teach us how to protect us.
We will have a test in the end of the chapter, so to make sure that we can remember that.
They said they are not aware of HIV or AIDS. Their school gives them sex education class once a year for 1 hour long. They never concerned about being infected.
Not really know that.
I don't know. The teacher didn't teach us about AIDS.
Are you in a Christian school?
And I'm Catholic school.
AIDS concern says religious schools sometimes impose their belief on students. Different sex education results in different levels of understanding about sex among students. Hong Kong youth has been deeply influenced by Western culture, where dating and sex is more socially acceptable. According to a research conducted among 1,126 unmarried participants by the University of Hong Kong in 2013, about 40% have premarital sex and over 60% hold open attitudes towards it. But current sex education in schools seems inadequate to provide enough relevant knowledge.
As government or NGO, we could use the resource in more smart way. It means that for youth, do more social media campaign.
Ho urges the government to use Instagram and Facebook instead of posters and conventional advertisements.